Kano sir. Mama ako no, nangutan na si Antonio, mama ako ko rin niya hangkan siya, di ko na niya, hindi mo ko no.
I can't get in. He won't let me in. Still getting eggs? Yeah, we still getting eggs, right? Mm-hmm. But I wanted to build, nesting boxes around this thing here. Yeah.
Like Brian?
Yeah.
And they will eventually. They don't do it often. They're not like native hens, but they will stay on the eggs and incubator. They'll have them. Maybe once a year they'll do
We
it.
find eggs all over this thing. They're all over the place.
This is a pretty big run for them.
Yeah. They're pretty happy.
Hello everyone. Welcome to Foreign Farming in the Philippines. These are the eggs that we gave Lynn.
It's me. What size gonna get you?
To incubate, and these are the chickens. Is this how they turned out, Lynn, or did you only get three roosters, or did you eat some? Or?
We ate some.
You ate some?
We ate like three rooster, Daddy. We ate,
You
right?
ate three?
Yeah. They're good.
Moringa.
You have a lot.
Moringa?
What do you think?
It looks like a fern to me.
No, that's ipil-ipil.
Ipilipo? Are you messing with me?
Because you said there's a lot in Moringa and tattoo. Maybe you look like you think
This guy's so mean.
Which
He's got
one?
a good run here for him. Looks like happy chickens to me.
Yeah, we have a good place.
A lot of shade for them. They got a lot of plants to hide under.
Yeah, there's a nice.
Yeah, it's a nice run.
Brian, you want to meet Mimi? That's Mimi.
Mimi.
Yeah.
So your goat had a kid.
Yeah. Yes.
I thought that was a really young goat when you got it.
Yeah, I don't know why she flirt so young. So that's it.
Hi, good girl. Hi, good girl. Yeah. Hi, Mimi.
They are calling her even she's sleeping.
It's a female?
Female.
Do you still have your other goat, the boy?
The belly? No.
Oh no!
They dead. The neighbor dead.
He was eating all my plants.
They killed your dad.
Yep, I gave him back to the fiesta. I saved him from the fiesta, then I gave him back to the fiesta.
Because they...
So you're gonna need another male now.
Yeah, we'll
Now you
see.
got two females.
Plenty of goats here in the neighborhood.
Yes, neighborhood
You're a
have a
goat
lot.
herder now.
I'm telling you, there's a lot of goats here. If anybody wants goats, just come to us.
There's not that many up where we are. I mean, you see them every now and then, but there's not a lot of goats around Taliban.
They have. Here in Anda, have a lot of goats.
We get plenty of shrubs for them to eat. We never run out of food for them.
Yeah, it's amazing. And all this rock. Is this coral?
Yeah, it is.
It's coral?
I think before the ocean is here, and then it's moved to
Because,
Yeah, it's amazing with all this coral that there's enough
look at that.
for them to eat. But,
And then you get all the land crabs here too that come out at night.
Yeah, at night.
land crabs?
Yeah, they're called like coconut crabs.
Crabs, love.
Yeah.
Wow. You're going to be out here with a flashlight, huh?
Where?
You gotta come out at night.
Where?
They live in the rocks. They live in these rocks.
Here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, land crabs. Yeah.
Where you step.
How big is that?
This way.
Oh, just right for you.
But then there's two different kinds of crabs. There's one that looks like a big hermit crab, but it's like this big.
A land crab.
Yeah, the land crab.
Really?
The guys caught one the other day.
Did they
The
eat
big
it?
one?
Yeah, they ate it, I think. I think that one's, I told him not to. I told him where I was going because that particular that single one is very rare.
They wouldn't let them go.
The other ones, the small ones that look like regular crabs, they're common. But the other one is a real coconut crab. It looks like a big hermit crab. Like has that.
One big claw and one.
No, it hasn't two claws, but it has that big curl on the butt, the back curls underneath itself.
Yeah.
And it was, like this big.
Wow, this place.
Did you show them the pineapples?
You want to show them the cave?
Pineapples?
Yeah. Well, they're not growing yet, but
I don't know if it's growing.
Stuff you brought down from the hill?
Yes. From my grandma's house, she has a lot of whatever there. Bananas.
This has to be bushwhacked again.
Oh, Daddy, look, we have flower.
That's pretty. How come we don't get any guavas on this tree? But Iman has so many.
This one is guava.
Yeah, but
This
there's no
one.
guavas on it.
Because you cut it. It's so long. Really?
Is that how they grow, like sideways? Or is that
No,
just
because
it's in the coral?
we cut it so long. Where's our rambutan, Daddy? We have a lot of rambutan here.
Where?
My
You
uncle!
planted rambutan?
Yes, my uncle
I
did.
have no idea.
It was here.
This one?
Oh, yeah, that's what is. This is marang.
Marang?
This is marang.
Pineapple.
They're alive still, right?
Yeah. What brand are these, Lynn?
I have no idea.
No
Are
idea.
these the Dole Supermax or whatever?
I don't know.
It's not.
I think it's just a native one. I don't know.
It's not because the it's well, some of this because the doll
The Dole?
no turn here.
Oh.
It's really big legs.
You know what's amazing here? The soil,
Very nice.
when there is soil, it's like potting soil. It's really light and it's like loam.
Yes.
Sammy who grew up on this
Then we're going to give me moringa. Yeah. Kana kay tanom nan.
So is this what you're gonna plant, love?
Yeah.
Just think of that as Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony's dinky.
No.
No, definitely not that.
Why wouldn't you just cut her one branch instead of the whole tree?
No, this one will grow and it will be
Yeah.
good.
Oh,
It will
okay.
be fresh, not like
He's
this.
pruning it.
Oh, okay. I know nothing about
Tara, Sil. Dagan ko pag itana niya ni Sil, ugrot. Ugrot doon na to. Ugrot na to siya gamay.
we got Brian and Maricel hanging out on
I don't know, there's just something about
and
Filipino with a polo that just makes me nervous, Anthony.
I did a video with Kyla coming out of school. She's coming out of school with a bolo hanging out of her hand, and everyone commented, "Wow, imagine doing that in the U.S. Coming out of school with a big knife like that."
Oh yeah.
The kids go to school with bolos
Ah, pwede pa.
because they have gardening. They have gardening class.
Well, these mountain girls come in pretty
So
handy.
that's all you need is that stick,
No, if you
and this will grow.
Yeah.
you will also use this.
This one also.
I mean, these are pretty much you stick them in the ground and they grow, right?
Yeah. This is
Is
moringa.
this- that's what they use for the fence at Steve's place, right?
No,
For the fence posts?
that's Madrid di cacao.
Madriki? What was it?
Yeah, Madrid di cacao.
Madrid.
This is moringa. This is vegetables. Very.
So you're gonna put this around in the garden?
Yeah.
Oh, you can plant this, or you can cook this Maricel.
This one. We
Does it
cook
have
also the flour.
Does it have fruit?
No.
Well,
Yeah,
it has flowers. I'm just
fruits.
curious if it has fruit.
Oh, lami, bili na katong yung bunga di Sil.
Oh,
Kama, kamutan na to.
oh. Yeah. Pang unsa-una na oy.
So yeah or no, it has fruit.
It has fruits and you can also cook the fruit,
Yes.
the young one.
What does it taste like? Moringa?
Taste moringa. Goodness. Napaisalin ah. Napaisalin putla patulen.
Ito naman.
Pero ay. Ayun na nagpamutla-putla. Kaya ako lang yung pangwaon ang munda.
So this is what you put in your your sour sop or whatever it is. You
Yeah, gulay.
make? Your goulai. It's actually pretty good. Have you eaten this before, Anthony?
I've eaten this with soup. Yeah, they put it in soups and stuff like chicken soup or
Yeah.
any pork soup, whatever.
Saman.
It don't taste like anything.
Yeah.
There's no flavor to it.
Aron ba
And it doesn't change the flavor of the soups either. It's
Yeah.
it just makes the soup look nice because it has green in it.
I like it.
Kanang dako ba nga punuan? Lagi. Be. Sayang kain yung lamig ini.
Don't cut that one down.
Ay, ayan na lang. Mga naman ito mo.
I'm getting carried away with that bolo.
Okay. Ay, sorry. Sorry.
You like the light? Neri put the light up.
Where? Oh. Yeah, daddy.
It's nice. It'll light the. We'll put another one up here by the gate.
So the corner posts are going to be quite a bit higher than the others?
This one is just high because it carries our electrical line on it.
Oh, okay.
So our electricity comes from here and it goes underground into the storage house.
I got
So our electricity for all the buildings is all underground.
I can't remember ever seeing that in the Philippines, underground.
It's all underground.
I mean, if you go around Cebu, have you been around Cebu? And
Yeah,
seen
we
it?
go
It
there all
looks
the time.
like- It looks like there's 1,000
Did you
lines.
notice there's no wires connected to any of the buildings?
Actually, I never noticed.
Well, I think the main line comes in here and goes into the storage house, into the main breaker, and then it splits off. And each house has its own breaker, but there's also a main breaker here that shuts off everything
So
else.
again, you had to dig through this coral.
Yeah, Sammy did it.
Trench through it.
Yep, Sammy did it. You can see it come right out of there. That's the electrical line.
Wow.
This is this one right here.
Oy, Anthony,
Yeah,
if you are really drunk and have hangover,
which is often.
You're going to get this and just boiled water and put this.
Or make
and
a
then,
tea.
Yeah.
But like, do you need that much? Do you need that much?
It's up to you.
Depends on how bad your
It's
hangover
not
is.
really much. And then your hangover will,
We'll go away.
yeah, and the headache will gone.
I really
Promise.
don't get hungover
Promise.
too often, unless I drink. You know,
Yeah, as long as you back away from that second bottle of
I think it's the
Tanduay.
third one. I think it's the third. I think it's the
Ah,
third bottle.
okay.
Promise, it's really good. The Moringa.
Approaching the end of the second one, coming into the beginning of the third one. That's when the hangover
Yeah.
starts.
Daghan kayo mo din niyo eh. Nagasa na, manubura man siya.
Tanduay to me is amazingly smooth for a rum.
My dad would love it because it's just awful. It's just a low brand
I like it, though.
rum. It's like a low brand. I don't know if is it brandy or is it rum, or are they the same? Brandy
It's
and rum.
Brandy's similar alcohol content, but it's different.
If you will drink Tanduay, love,
Yes, love.
I will make you
You will make me.
Moringa.
You'll make me moringa soup. Well,
What are these mushrooms? Are these mushrooms growing on this log?
log?
Is this mushrooms growing on this log?
Where?
Right here.
What love? No.
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. You will eat it?
People eat those.
Or is it moss?
Where?
Right here, these are mushrooms.
Oh.
Wood. I think they're like wood ear mushrooms.
That's the different one that
Daddy, but the
people eat.
Chinese people, they will just dry this one. And boom,
Maybe
they
different
already
one.
have
Not
something.
that one.
My grandmother always knew like what mushrooms you can go in the forest and pick and
I was
what.
always afraid of it. My dad didn't know anything
It's just
about
it's
it.
just knowledge that gets passed down. I don't know anything about, but she'd go in New Hampshire. You know, my aunt had a cottage, and she'd walk into the woods and come out with a basket full of mushrooms.
It's a great skill to have. I just never had anyone teach me.
My dad's saying.
Everybody that I was always around were scared to death.
Yeah,
of
me
them.
too. I wouldn't pick mushrooms or eat them unless if I picked them myself, I wouldn't eat them. You know, if I walked into the woods,
Yeah.
I
Almost
definitely
die
wouldn't.
with that mushroom, but the different mushroom in rice husk.
Was it growing out of the rice husk? And you ate it?
I love mushroom, so
But why did you eat it?
ayan,
You didn't know it was good to eat.
you can eat that, but you need to really cook.
Where's she going?
Where?
Where you going, lady?
She got tired of the air conditioning?
Yeah.
It's raining
Matuda?
Hello, you know what?
How old is this tree, Lynn?
I don't know because when you came here, it's already there. I
So
didn't
do they get really big or?
Yeah,
They get
they
really
will.
big.
There's one in front of Emar's house
That is why
as
you
round
really
as
have
this
to cut
trunk
it,
is as round as this one.
because it will grow back.
Yeah. Tang,
I
tang,
just cut.
tang.
You got your bouquet. Couple of roses in there and you're all set. So you only take them that big, Rob, and you put those in the ground?
This one.
Those.
Yeah,
So this you're gonna cook,
Yeah.
and this you're gonna plant.
yeah.
But what about all those? Those aren't big enough?
No, it's so
No,
small.
yeah, no, they're too small.
Too small to plant.
Because if it's raining, it's always raining. It will easy to. What do you call this?
Grow.
I know as much about moringa as you do. I would think that those small ones back there. Would
All I
be
know is
just fine.
I clipped off one of those branches like she just did, and I gave it to the goat, and she almost
You
killed
need
me
to cut it.
because I
To make it new.
clipped it off a moringa branch to give to the goat.
It's too good for a goat. Is
Yeah.
that the
Now
deal?
look at her. She's gonna waste all of that.
To the goat if Maricel does bring it.
Yeah, that.
Take some of those smaller ones home, love. I'll bet they'll grow.
Pang unsa ada na lin? Anang gagmay din kana. Anang gagmay. Mugro na guni good.
I think they'll grow.
Careful with that.
what are you doing
don't
over
cut
there?
yourself.
Can you
Look at that kid from the mountains. His thumb was all hanging off.
Can you hold my bouquet?
I don't think it'd be a good look, love.
We really have to get the land sprayed because the ants are like always eating my feet.
Salingsing siguro.
Uno.
There's one right there that you missed.
Oh shit!
What are you
You know what?
doing?
If we are saying kung bunalan ganili no. If you beat this, you will always pee. Yeah,
If you beat me with that, I'll
Yeah.
always. Hang
Always
on
what?
now.
Pee?
you always pee.
Oh.
Yeah.
I already have that problem. You don't need to beat me. I already pee all the time.
No, it's
I
like
think there's a lot of stuff in your hair. Come here, I'll brush it out for you.
Oh,
Look at all that in your hair. I've got to get it out. She actually fell for it.
oh, that hurt. I heard that. I heard
All right,
that one.
come here. I'll hold it over here. I'll use this one. Let me get it out of here. Come here.
If Maricel don't bring this out, this
Come
will
here.
Maybe will love this. I have a really healthy Moringa, Brian. And
Yeah.
then Anthony just doing it and give it to the goat. I want to kill him. Because it's so nice, Moringa. It's so healthy. And it just boom.
Well, look what you just did to a healthy tree.
No, it's not healthy. It's already the stem is so small.
Oh.
And, you know, look, the lid is so good. That's why you have to cut it.
So it was a young tree.
Oh.
Did he kill it?
Yeah. He just,
Oh, so you need the small trees make a better leaf?
yes, and it's
Oh.
good because if the old, it's bitter.
Oh.
It's bitter.
See, there's a little bit of Filipino knowledge.
So you need, if it's old and there's a flowers and there's fruits, you need to cut it.
Oh.
you can sell the Moringa online, Daddy, but it's dry leaves.
Yeah, I saw Joe Seeley drying
Yeah,
those
it's so
out.
expensive, Brian.
How much?
I don't know. It's like $1,000 for
$1,000
1 kilo. No, $1.
$1,000
Yeah, it's online.
for a kilo?
Yeah, per kilo. They say that.
Yeah, because
This
1 kilo
one-
of this is one
So,
cup.
so I'm holding $1,000 right here.
Because
Do you know how much? Do you know how much that stuff you have to dry to make 1 kilo?
Yeah, this
it's probably
this-
like 100 trees.
This probably weighs 2 kilos, but dried,
Right, it probably weighs
probably
about
4 ounces.
yeah.
one sack is 1 kilo.
One sack,
Yeah, of Moringa dry.
like one feed sack.
Yes, that's why it's $1,000. It's online because this one can trickle also. That's why it's like really, honestly,
Yeah, in 1 month you can have like 5 kilo, even 5 kilo only. So we have $5,000.
I'll have a highlight. looks like Anthony in no time.
Just because of Moringa leaves. So
I think
give
they're
us an
lying to you.
idea.
Yeah, I don't think it's true.
I don't know.
So Lynn give us an idea, love.
If that's true, Brian's gonna put moringa trees all over your property.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it
the-
will grow very easy.
The limoncito are coming out and the moringa's going in.
Hi, Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Isn't that Spanish?
Maybe we'll love this daddy.
Okay. Tell your uncle to get it.
Yeah. Oh, just bring me here.
Goat food.
Yeah,
You still got stuff in your hair, love. Come here.
I don't care.
I'll get it for you.
Brian, how about doing the closing remarks for our video?
Love, just make
I like when you do it. Do the closing remarks
Just do the closing remarks
for our
of the
video.
Anthony's
This is Lynn's video.
Is it? Well, thank you everyone for watching. Lynn and Anthony and Lynn, or Lynn and Anthony?
Lynn and Anthony.
Lynn and Anthony, Life in the Philippines.
Wow.
Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Wow, that's awesome. Isn't that great? Wow.
Bye. Have a good day.
Bye. Thanks for watching.